Hey guys, how you doing? I'm out in the hut this morning. It's a little chilly in here, but it's going to be a beautiful day. And guess what? It's not windy. There might be a little bit of a breeze, but very small. I wanted to show you what I did yesterday. I planted up two kinds of marigolds in hanging containers. And I also, let me turn this around so you can see. One of these is the jaguar, which is a pretty little round flower with the red in the middle. I think those are so pretty. And then just regular mix of just regular marigolds in one of these too. I can't remember which is which. We'll find out when they grow. And then I did my half barrel, my small half barrels. I had bunny tails in there and they're growing. And so I did this one with the feather tops. My fire amaranthus is growing for the forge. And my Madame Delbard is looking good. So is my clematis. The nasturtium finally came up, just one, but that's good. It vines out. I got more. I have more in some of these other little pots. The zinnias are doing great. I don't know if you remember my story about the zinnias. I had to plant them because I dropped a packet on the floor when I was seeding, and they got wet. So I had to go ahead and just put them in some dirt, and they're doing great. And the asters up here are doing great. The broccoli, the tomatoes. I have another tray of tomatoes that I'm probably going to pot up soon because they seem to grow faster in a pot. The pampas plume is doing really well. Throughout here, I've got a lot of it. Catnip, of course, is doing good. This lavender smells so good already. And the dianthus. And I have one rhubarb, which I have rhubarb out there already, but I had more seeds, so I went ahead and planted. And this is the Campanula Champion Rose. I've got like 3 of those. I think last year I tried to plant them and none of them came up. But so I have 3 this year. I have a little bit of columbine, and that will spread as well once it gets established. And geraniums. My Salanova lettuce will be going in probably next week, maybe. I have to try to get some of these hardened off. I'll put some out in the sun for a little bit today, and then for a couple hours, and then I'll bring them back in the shade. But they get quite a bit of sun in here, and it gets pretty warm in here. It'll get real warm in here today. So they might be okay. Okay, let's go see what my husband did. Oh, my one container here. Uh-oh. I might have a failure here. I need to get this out in the sun. I'm going to put it out today and see if it'll do better. It doesn't get much here. I kept the light on last night, but I don't know if it's, it just needs to be outside, I believe. So I'm going to put it out in the sun for, a few hours today and see how it does. All right, let's go see what my husband did for us yesterday. I'm going to, my herbs are coming up, most of them, some of them. My chocolate mint is coming up. There's my walking onion. My rose is my Madame Delbard rose. Will go right here at the corner when I do plant it. I can finally put the ball back on. my little stand here because it's not so windy. The wind was so hard it blew it off one day, so I just left it inside till this wind subsides. Yep, I still have one pretty little yellow tulip. This clematis is doing really well. It's growing quickly. So it's several pennies, one little lone tulip, and this berberis is just so pretty. We'll try to shape it up a little bit once it's done this fall or after it's done blooming. We'll try to shape it up. It's a little leggy down here. And then I'm going to dig up some for my sister-in-law because it's spread a little bit. Okay, let's go take a look. You know, we redid these mounds out here around the trees, got all the rock out of there pretty much. I think there's probably still a little bit of rock in there, but anyway, I'm going to come back, stand back a little bit so you can see how nice it looks. My husband does such a wonderful job. He is really good with laying rock. And the rock, it was kind of hard. The pieces were in blocks or just odd shapes, but he made it look really nice. And now we have to do this one. And he'll get to it probably this coming weekend. It's supposed to be really nice. Up in the 80s already. Yeah. I'm very happy the way it looks. I love it. And there's a couple pennies over there. And then I have my cut flower garden clear over there. I'll get a better shot this evening on where the sun's not shining so much. This evening of the redbud. She's real pretty right now too. She's not completely bloomed out, but she's getting there. And let's see. Let's go check out the veggie garden. Yep, the onion is coming up. There's some onion. It's going to get a good watering today. This is potatoes through here. And then there's onion all along here. Yellow onion and then red onion. And I still have some red onion, so I'm going to do another row of red onion and get rid of those seed onion. And I have garlic. Lots of garlic. And then I saved a little bit back here for marigolds, because marigolds will go all the way around, along with some nasturtium as well, because they're kind of keep the pests away a little bit. And in here, I have some spinach, radishes. I seen radishes yesterday. But they are growing. I know they are because I seen some pop out yesterday. And the peas are coming up. Peas, radishes, and spinach. Looks like they're all starting to break ground. A little here and a little there. I can't seem to see one right now, but that's okay. You'll have to take my word for it. And rhubarb is doing great. Strawberries are looking better. Yeah, some strawberries. I don't know if we'll have very many, but I'll just keep them watered so when they get done blooming and stuff, they can spread out. And there's a berry bush. Haven't seen anything spark out. All I see on the grapevine is that it's losing its bark. So that means the canes are still alive when they start getting rid of their bark. So they're shredding their bark. Okay, and of course, the horseradish, it's going crazy. So that's about it today, you guys. Wanted to show you what my husband did. He does such a good job. So happy he's my husband. Anyway, let's see, plans for today. I'm going to do a little more planting and get everything watered down real good because everything's really dry. I wanted to water yesterday, but it was so windy, it would have just dried it right back up. So I'm going to do some watering. No asparagus yet. We may go look for some mushrooms today, this afternoon. It's supposed to be up in the low 70s. Can't wait till it warms up. It's a little chilly this morning. All right, you guys. You all have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.